Today we're taking a look at the New York Mets vs. Washington Nationals match, which is happening on Friday, June 18, 2021, and giving you my betting tips and predictions in general on this game. Welcome back to High Stakes. Let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos. And if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 270 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours and hours of your time searching the internet for some fake betting predictions and losing your money because of it. Join High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks and advices instantly. Mets ace Jacob deGrom could be sidelined with a shoulder issue, but as a team, New York has the best ERA in baseball at 3.12, the 4th best whip at 1.12, and opposing hitters average only .218 at the plate against Mets pitching, which is also 4th best in baseball. Marcus Stroman has a team best 6 wins, while deGrom has an MLB best ERA of 0.54 and team best 111 strikeouts. Joey Lucchesi gets the nod for New York on Friday. This season the Southpaw is 1-4 with a 5.18 ERA and 36 strikeouts. James McCann has found a groove at the plate, accumulating 11 RBIs on the month. The veteran catcher took a while to find his swing in his first year with the Mets and now has 6 homers with 23 RBIs and a .683 OPS. McCann is 1 for 7 against the Nationals this season. The Mets are scoring an average of only 3.82 runs on the season, pegging them down at 27th overall. The pitching staff is fantastic, recording a 3.11 team ERA, landing them second. The Washington Nationals have been besieged by injuries on the mound, but at the plate are pumping new life into the club. Washington is 7th in team batting average at .245, 13th in on-base percentage at .316, and has the 18th best slugging percentage at .386. Leading the way at the plate has been left fielder Kyle Schwarber, who has a team-best 13 home runs and 34 RBIs. Shortstop Trey Turner has 80 hits to lead the Nationals and has added 11 doubles, 10 home runs, and is second in RBIs with 31. Through 65 games, Washington has only 65 home runs. Watch for Kyle Schwarber, who is one of the hottest hitters in baseball right now, launching 4 homers along with 8 RBIs in his last 6 games. The 28-year-old slugger is in his first season with the Nats and has 13 dingers with 34 RBIs and a .773 OPS. He is 2 for 12 against the Mets this season. The Nationals rank 28th in the big leagues with 3.80 runs per game. They enter with a 3.85 team ERA, placing them 13th overall. The Mets will give Joey Lucchesi the nod for the 11th time of the season to begin the series. Lucchesi was in a groove in his previous start, limiting the Padres to 1 run on 4 hits in 5 innings, finishing with the no decision in a clash the Mets lost. The young Southpaw has recovered from a poor start and has especially been sharp in his last 2 performances. His ERA is still unattractive at 5.18. However, his whip is 1.18 along with a 1-3 record in 33 innings. Lucchesi has struggled in his 3 meetings against the Nationals, giving up 10 runs, 9 earned, in 14 innings. New York has won back-to-back series and continues to lead the NL East thanks to the dominant pitching. They held the Cubs a total of only 7 runs in the first 3 games of that 4-game series this week, and the bullpen has been reliable. Michael Conforto remains out of the lineup. The Phillies are now 5 games behind this Mets squad. New York continues to improve at the plate as the Mets are now 17th in team batting average at .234, 23rd in slugging percentage at 379th and 15th in on-base percentage at .315. However, New York has scored only 233 runs, which is 29th. First baseman Pete Alonso has been New York's best hitter with team highs in both home runs and runs batted in with 10 and 34 respectively. The Mets continue to lack power at the plate as New York has only 81 doubles in 60 games and just 62 home runs. Eric Feta will take the mound for the 10th time of the year on Friday. Feta was tremendous in his latest effort, tossing 5 scoreless innings against the Giants, and was awarded the win to improve his record to 4-4. The young right-hander has not allowed a run in back-to-back starts, and his ERA has lowered to 3.86 along with a 1.20 whip in 44.1 innings of action. He allowed 3 runs in 5 innings against the Mets in April and stands at 0-2 with a 5.23 ERA in 31 career innings against the rivals. The Nationals are gaining momentum, winning 4 consecutive games. Nats starter Eric Feta is thriving as he has not conceded a single run in 2 straight starts spanning 12 innings. Overall, the Nats pitching has been stellar, limiting their opponent to 2 or fewer runs in 7 consecutive games. The Nats stand at 5-2 on their current homestand. They have found a groove, winning 4 consecutive games, including a 3-game home sweep over the last-place Pirates. Pittsburgh only managed 5 runs in the series. On the mound, Washington, despite its injuries, is holding its own as the Nationals have the 12th best team ERA at 3.79. Washington's 1.22 whip is 11th best in baseball, and opposing hitters are averaging only .227 at the plate against Nationals pitching, which is also 11th. Max Scherzer is on the injured list but is the leader in strikeouts with 104, wins with 5, and has the best ERA of all starting pitchers at 2.21. My first betting advice for that game is to pick Washington Nationals -110. Lucchese's underlying metrics indicate that it's no coincidence he has had better results of late. His season ERA is 5.18, although his ERA is 3.67 and his FIP 3.94. He pitched 4 2/3 and 5 innings in his last 2 starts against the Padres, so he's building up his stamina now that he appears to be firmly back in the Mets rotation. New York entered Thursday's game with Chicago ranked 18th with a .695 OPS. It's been hard for the Mets to get in much of a rhythm this season at the plate. Joey Lucchese has been doing a decent job this season according to his Baseball Savant page, as he is in the 70th percentile in XBA, 66th percentile in strikeout percentage, 51st percentile in XSLG, and 23rd percentile in barrel percentage. His 10.2 barrel percentage is the highest in his young career. Lucchese has a 4-pitch arsenal: sinker, curveball, cutter, changeup, and his curveball has been good as it has a .186 batting average against it this season. He faced the Nationals twice in 2019 as a member of the Padres, as he went 1-0 in 9 innings and gave up 9 runs, 8 earned on 13 hits with 4 walks and 10 strikeouts. The Washington Nationals have been struggling, but not because of the play of right fielder Juan Soto. He has a .818 OPS with 8 homers and 28 RBI while stealing a base this season. He has been hitting well, as in his last 30 games. He has 5 home runs and 14 RBI with 22 walks and strikeouts in that stretch. If he can get on base, the Nationals should be able to drive him in. In 2021, Feta has stepped up as the Nats have needed him. He has a 3.86 ERA and 4.01 FIP through 9 starts, as Washington has dealt with injuries to the top of its starting rotation. The Nationals are 5-4 when Feta starts and have won the last 2, which saw the right-hander throw a combined 12 scoreless innings. Washington enters this 4-game series having won 4 straight games, including a 3-game sweep of the lowly Pirates. It allowed just 4 runs against Pittsburgh while scoring 3 in 2 of the wins. Washington's bullpen took a big hit when Daniel Hudson went down due to a shoulder injury. Its relief corps have a 3.85 ERA this season, with Hudson pitching in front of Brad Hand, although Tanner Rainey appears to have regained some decent form. Eric Feta has been struggling this season according to his Baseball Savant page. He is in the 9th percentile in whiff percentage, 25th percentile in chase rate, 34th percentile in walk percentage, and 39th percentile in expa. Feta throws 5 different pitches and the sinker has a .309 batting average against and a .485 slugging percentage. He faced the Mets once earlier this season and lost as he threw 5 innings and allowed 3 runs on 4 hits with a pair of walks and 3 strikeouts. My second betting advice for that game is to pick under 9. Good luck to all of you. That's it for this video. Stay tuned and stay safe for the next betting tips and advice.